Now, in the absence of Robert Taylor, I'm very glad to welcome Robert Montgomery to our program. Tonight he will appear in a drama written especially for the Good News program by Paul Raffel, called Happy Birthday to You. Hello, Bob. The scene is a one-room and bath apartment, the home of Ken Larkin and his wife, Kay, played by Miss Rita Johnson. Ken, played by Mr. Montgomery, is an actor out of a job. The time is 11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, hush up, cat. You're not hungry. You just had some mackerel an hour ago. Drink your milk.
Hello, dear. It's that man again.
Oh, hello, Ken. What was that noise?
Noise?
Yes, a kind of a thumping noise, as if someone were dragging something along the hall.
Well, I don't know, darling, unless it was my wooden leg.
Oh, don't be silly, Ken. What was it?
I don't know. I didn't see anything. I'm a stranger here myself.
You can be such a... Ken, did you...
No, darling.
No. Didn't you even get to see your agent?
Sure, I saw him.
What did he say?
Well, there might be a part for me in a play going into production next month.
Next month? Oh, well, something else will break. You're too good an actor to go. You're hungry, dear.
No, not
Well,
very.
You better eat something. Went off this morning without even a cup of coffee.
No, I was in a hurry.
Well, I'll fix you something. I know, I'll fix you some cream mackerel.
Some what?
Some cream mackerel.
Oh.
What did you say?
I said, oh.
I know you said, oh. It was the way you said it.
The way I said, oh?
Yes.
Oh.
Just what did you mean by it?
Oh, it's just an expression.
An expression meaning what?
Well, if you must know, it means I dote on cream mackerel, my pet.
Go on.
Do you think it's right to rob the cat?
I'm only trying to stretch things out just as long as I can. If I get things to eat that the cat can eat, too.
All right. Don't get excited. Maybe it's all a good idea. In time, we may have to eat the cat.
Well, if you think for 1 minute that I... Oh, Ken, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be nasty all the time.
I know, darling. I guess things have gone on so long, they've made us both a little crazy.
Well, I'll fix you some coffee and... Oh.
What's the matter?
I forgot.
Forgot what?
Ken, they turned off the gas today.
They turned off the gas? Why did... Oh, well, never mind, darling. We can get our meals on the electric grill for a few days. You don't mind, do you?
No, I don't mind, only...
Only what?
They turned off the electricity, too.
Well, that's an outrage. We're only 2 months behind. I'll call them up and tell them exactly what I think of them.
Ken,
At least
I'll
have the satisfaction
No,
of...
please.
Oh.
Yes. They disconnected the phone, too.
Yeah. This is fine. Supposing somebody called me for a job.
Oh. Never mind, darling. It'll work out somehow.
I wouldn't mind, Kay, but tomorrow's your birthday, and here we are, me without a job, and you...
Me exactly where I want to be.
Darling, you're sweet.
Yeah, I know. And kind of winsome, too. Can you sit down for a minute, read the paper or something? I'll be right there.
Hey, wait a minute, Kay. Where are you going?
Just down to the delicatessen.
Yeah,
I'll be
but
back
wait
in...
just a sec.
Ken, what in the name of heaven are these?
Well, I was going to tell you about them in a minute or two.
Well, what are they?
Well, they're a surprise. I got them for you for your birthday.
You got them for me? But what are they?
Well, they're stilts.
Stilts?
Yeah, you climb on them and walk around and look down at people.
Well, why?
I said to myself, you never know when Kay might take a notion to go out walking on stilts, I
Ken,
said.
you're an idiot. Tell me this minute what these things are doing.
All right, but come on in and shut the door before the landlord sees you.
Oh, yes, I forgot.
I suppose he really would throw us out for a month's rent, though, do you?
Don't try to change the subject.
Did you ever see me put a curse on a landlord, Mrs. Larkin? First I draw a circle on the floor, then I leap in the air and revolve 3 times, constantly frothing at the mouth.
Ken, stop
After that, I...
Well, what about the stilts?
Oh, yes. Well, they can wait. I've got something else to tell you. Kay, tomorrow we celebrate.
Celebrate?
Your birthday. With an 8-course dinner. Soup, salad, steak, mashed potatoes, everything. With a cocktail before and mince pie after.
Oh, but how?
I got the dinner and $1 for doing a little job for somebody.
A job? What kind of a job?
Well, it's kind of an advertising job.
Oh, Ken, I think that's wonderful. It's wonderful. Who for?
Well, for Mammy's old Southern Dixie Carolina plantation dining room.
Who?
Brown's Elite Restaurant. It's down on the corner.
Oh. Well, I think that's wonderful. And Ken,
Yeah?
Has your job for Mr. Brown anything to do with the still?
Well, in a way it has, yes.
Tell me.
Well, it's a dinner, Kay, and $1 besides, and it won't be so bad.
What do you have to do?
Well, there's a kind of a sign that goes with the stills. It's very
Oh.
smart, really. It has a very beautiful and lifelike picture of a roast chicken on one side of it.
Oh, Kid.
And you stick your head between two pieces of pasteboard and... Oh, now,
Kid.
look, honey, don't take it that way. I wouldn't have told you about it.
You a swell actor. Got his name up in lights.
Only in Brooklyn, honey, and the play only lasted 2 weeks. Oh, now, please don't cry, Kay.
Oh, I'm not crying because of that.
Well, then what are you crying for?
Crying because you're so brave and wonderful.
Oh, no, I'm not.
You are, too. You're brave and you're wonderful.
I'm not either.
Yes, you are.
All right, then, I'm brave and I'm wonderful. You want to make something out of it?
Oh, darling, you're such a fool. Besides that, I think you're a little crazy.
Well, all actors are crazy, my pet. They have to be, or they go mad.
Let me go, darling. I must look a sight. I'm going to powder my nose and get my hat and coat.
Sure. Wait a minute, Kay. You don't think that you're going to...
Of course I am. You don't think I'd let you go alone, do you? Why, you might fall off those things.
I won't fall off. As a matter of fact, I was the champion stilt walker in our neighborhood. Besides, I had a rehearsal on him this morning in the alley.
Well, I'm going with you just the
But,
same.
Kay, you don't understand. I've got to walk up Broadway on them.
Broadway?
Yeah. Don't look like that, Kay. Nobody will know who I am. Mr. Brown has very kindly provided a costume and a mask to go with the stilts.
Well, I'm going. There's no use talking. I'm going with you.
Okay, don't be a sentimental idiot. It's just a job, and you're making something else out of
It's
it.
not just a job. It's something you're doing because of me. Well, I'm going with you. That's all there is to it.
Oh, you are?
Yes, I am.
Well, you're a cussed, pig-headed, perverse, and obstinate female. And I love you. Come on.
Look, Mommy. Look at the man. Isn't he funny?
Hey, move along, you. Can't you see you're collecting a crowd? You guys give me a pain. Move along with you.
Don't mind it, darling. Think of the steak and the mashed potatoes and the mince pie.
Look at that guy, will you? I guess you got to be pretty flat to do that for a living. Say, didn't I tell you to get a move on? You're blocking traffic here. Go on,
Ken.
beat it.
Don't mind them, darling. They'll soon be all over, Ken. Wait a minute, Ken. I'll light the candle. All right, you can close the door now.
Well, I guess that was one of the best performances I ever gave, my sweet.
Yes, darling.
I always told you I'd be a big hit on Broadway. Are you tired, Kay?
Just a little, are you?
No, I feel swell. Kay,
Yeah.
do you mind an awful lot?
Mine?
Well, it's being your birthday tomorrow and us not having... Kay, I got you a little present. I was going to wait to give it to you.
Oh, Ken, you shouldn't have. Oh, Ken, it's the doorbell. It couldn't be a bill collector at this hour, could it?
Well, it might be. Wait a minute. Yeah, who's there?
Is this Ken Larkin's apartment?
Mr. Larkin, he's not here.
What?
Where
is he?
I don't know where Mr. Larkin is. I think maybe he's dead.
Dead.
Yeah. If you're a bill collector, you want to collect the bill, I think...
I'm not collecting any bills. I've got a job for Ken Larkin. If he's not here, where is
A job?
We pause briefly for station identification.
I'll introduce the play I was in Brooklyn that last
Kitty,
year.
do come in, Mr. Allen. Sit down, Mr. Allen. Don't mind the candles. You see, tomorrow's my birthday.
Your birthday?
Yes, you see, it's just a funny old custom of Ken's of mine. The night before my birthday, we burn candles.
Burn candles.
Nothing but candles the night before my birthday.
Yes, that's right. Nothing but candles.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, won't you have a cigar, Mr.
Yeah.
Allen? Or I mean a cigarette. I guess we're kind of out of cigarettes. This is my wife, Kay, Mr. Arlen.
How do you do?
How do you do?
How do you do? And this is our cat, Miss Jones.
Oh.
I think it's so nice you dropped in, Mr. Allen. I
Yes.
think it's so nice.
Oh, yes. Well, I can't stay a minute. Just took a chance of finding you in on my way home, Larkin. Been trying to get you on the phone all day.
Trying to get me on the phone?
Yes, your phone must be out of order or something.
You don't say. Well, we'll have to complain to the company about that.
Yes. Well, I've got a part for you, Larkin.
You are A part. You mean in a play?
Yes, sir.
Well-
Going into rehearsal next week.
Of course, you always were my favorite producer, Mr. Olin, and if you think I'm right for the part,
You know, it's a funny thing. I'd almost forgotten about you since that play you did for me last year. But the minute I saw this fellow, I thought of you. And right away, I knew you were perfect for the part.
You saw this fellow?
Yeah, a fellow on stilts.
Oh.
Advertising some restaurant or other.
Oh, yeah.
I saw him walking down Broadway. For some reason or other, he made me think of you.
He did.
Yes, sir. You see, I've got to have a tall juvenile for this play.
Yeah.
And something about this fellow on stilts made me think of you.
Of me.
And right away, I knew that... Oh, I said that before, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Well, I've got to be running along. See you at my office tomorrow?
Yes, Mr.
Olin.
A happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you,
Thank
Mr. Olin.
Ah, that was swell, Bob Montgomery and Rita Johnson.